Everybody has that body bully within, that self-critical voice that says you're not good enough, you're not thin enough. We define success in a variety of different ways. It can be academic, it can be musical.
Make sure that when you're talking to your kids about sex, that you leave that door open at all times.
I hear this place really difficult, so make sure you do your best, but don't worry about anything else, okay?
Anytime that we make a powerful, positive decision for the betterment of our children, we are a success. We're dealing with a 5-year-old son who looks happy, who's playing with his mom, and this is not going to cause any problem with gender identity. Would we care so much if it was a girl who was dressed as a boy? We also need to have rules and consequences around swearing if we don't want to hear them. I've written an entire book on self-esteem and body image, so that kind of thing just gets really under my skin.
Sure.
There are studies that are already showing that children in preschool and kindergarten are already realizing the fat is bad message.
This morning on Today's Parenting, how to talk to your kids about the death of Osama bin Laden.
While this guy was alive, people were frightened about what he could do next, no matter where he was. So the people who were in charge of the safety of our country made a decision that he couldn't be alive. Early sexualization of girls can create a lot of problems. We're talking about mental health problems, eating disorders, depression it's been linked with. Is my daughter happy? Is my daughter healthy? Is my daughter successful? And probably most important, is my daughter's weight a problem for me or a problem for her?
If the first conversation that you're having about your body is that sex conversation, it's too late. You want to start very, very early with the kids to talk about their bodies and how they're changing and how they're growing and the differences between boys and girls.
Okay, so how early is that?
Well, you're starting as early as their body's starting to change. I mean, you're talking about 3, 4, 5, 6, they're starting to already see, I'm different from the boy down the street.
Every sport that any child undertakes, there is an element of risk.
We want to make sure that the child is not living for the parent. We want to make sure that the child is doing it for the right reasons. Is it because they truly love it? And only a parent and that family can really assess that.
There's something called the halo effect that equates beauty with goodness. So that's popularity, competence, intelligence. Less blame is put on very attractive people. So of course, they're going to rise higher and get paid more.
Hello, Erica.
Hi.
Well, I've heard a lot of great things about you.
Yes.
So are you ready?
I'm a little nervous, but yeah.
Okay, well, let's go on in.
Erica, you're doing amazingly well. How are you feeling right now?
I am quite stressed out, but I don't want to fail at this. I want to finish this.
Look, listen to yourself. It's okay to take a breather.
I want to feel like a failure. I want to keep going. Go, go. You're there. That's it. Fight it. Fight it. You got it. You got it. You own it.
Okay, Erica, look, you've done your very best. Look at me. You've done your very best, okay? Sometimes it's time to stop, and this time, it's right now.
Why is Erica crying?
We have to make the distinction between am I doing my best or am I striving to be perfect?
Got it.
Right? We need to ask ourselves, am I doing this to please myself or am I doing this to please someone else? And probably most significantly, does what I'm doing fulfill me or does it empty me?